Look at this light on my face from the sun. Anyways, what's going on? I am about to do a live interview here. It's 6:30 in the morning. That's why my hair's wet. I hope it dries before this interview. I'm gonna be going on CNN to talk about my new documentary we're releasing tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern, July 31st. Live on CNN. I'll put a link in my community page on YouTube for you to go see that. The film is about the rescue of baby Jessica, but I'm not gonna say much more. I'm just gonna play the teaser right now for you while I go do this interview.
We're following one of the most compelling stories of this year.
We thought that there had been national events before, but we hadn't seen anything like this.
Desperate rescue effort near Midland, Texas to save a little girl who fell into a well.
We realized we couldn't just reach down there and get her. We don't know what to do.
This was live as it happened in real time, and the entire world watched.
18-month-old Midland baby.
22 feet below the earth.
8th hour, 12th hour.
More than 52 hours.
If we could not remove the rock enough to get her out, she probably would not live.
I walk out into the alley and there's hundreds of people around.
These guys would have started digging with their fingernails if they would have had to.
It was coming apart at the seams.
The president's back in the White House, and he no doubt is tuning in now to watch this drama unfold.
This effect of everybody together having the same image at the same time.
Jessica McClure
was going to be magnified a millionfold. But it started back then. It started with this.
It was a really gripping story. It was, are they gonna get her out?
Listen, Mark Bone, terrific work. I hope people get a chance to see it. It's not just about the event, it's about how the event became so big and the significance of it even now. Thank you so much for being with us, and be sure to tune in. Our all-new series of CNN Film Shorts kicks off with 58 Hours, the baby Jessica story, Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, only on CNN.
Thank you so much, John. It was a pleasure. And we're done. I'm like, my pits are sweating. Awesome, so that was the trailer for our film, 58 Hours. It was about the rescue of Jessica McClure. I always call her baby Jessica because she was a baby. She was this little baby that got stuck in this 8-inch well, 8 inches, like literally this wide, 22 feet beneath the ground. It was a crazy story. It's what kind of drew me to it, and also to this big transition. This little event that happened in this backyard in Texas changed the media landscape forever. It made us obsessed with breaking news. But if you want to see the film, it's tomorrow night, July 31st, 9 p.m. on CNN. I also put a link on my community tab of where to watch. And if you're interested in kind of how I made the film and directed it and got a film onto national TV, I talk about this all in our new Module 2 over on the Art of Documentary. That's our documentary course. If you haven't heard about it, then you probably haven't been on this channel for a while. I absolutely love this academy that we have. Go check the link below. We reopen on September 7th. I'll be talking all about the baby Jessica film, as well as me and Michael go into all of our other films, giving you a deep dive in our director's commentary. We have a whole new separate course, part of the Art of Documentary family. And you know, one thing that I really learned from this baby Jessica film was trusting your instincts. You see, when I started on this film, it was one of the biggest opportunities I've ever had in my career. And there was this nervousness in me from the beginning that I had to do my filmmaking a certain way, that I suddenly had to be more professional or direct a different way than I'm used to. But slowly throughout the process, I realized that, you know, I got to this place because of the way I've always directed all of my films. And I really needed to trust that instinct. And the times when it's so windy, give me a sec here. Yeah, when I didn't trust my own voice as an artist, the way that I've always approached my filmmaking, that's when I started making mistakes, and when, you know, those scenes didn't work that well in the film. Now, there is a push and a pull as a creator where you want to try new things and you want to experiment, but you also have to realize that some of the rhythms, some of the ways you approach, if they're not bad habits, they're instincts, and those instincts are good and you want to trust them. They are what separates you from other filmmakers. And I find sometimes that when I'm watching other directors approach their filmmaking a certain way, I suddenly feel like I'm doing it wrong, when in fact, that's just the way they approach it. And maybe I could learn from their approach, but what I have to make sure is that I'm not compromising on my voice as a director. And so this was a really rewarding experience to finish this film 58 hours, and it for now getting to premiere at a primetime spot on CNN. It's made me realize that my instincts are just the culmination of everything that I've been learning as a filmmaker, and it's worthwhile to sometimes trust those and lean on those, but also to be open and collaborative with the other people around me, because I need to be trusting that they also have instincts as creators. This is part of the creative journey, and this is what me and Michael talk a lot about in The Art of Documentary, is how we collaborate, how we work together on set to create the best films. Also, by the way, too, a lot of you, since I've made a film for CNN, think I'm like the Antichrist or something and have told me that you're unsubscribing. Listen, I do not speak on behalf of the politics of the network that my show made. Our film isn't even about politics. It's about a rescue of a baby girl. And if it offends you that I'm on a TV network and you can't handle that, then maybe you should unsubscribe. But I'm not on here to speak politics. If you want to talk politics, let's go for a coffee. This film is not about left or right. This film is about everyone coming together to rescue this girl, and the impact that it's had on us still to this day, and kind of the tragedies that occurred afterwards. I don't want to give too much away. You gotta watch the film. But it's getting late in the day. It's not actually. It's only 8:50 a.m., but I've been up for like 5 hours already to get on that interview. I actually have to go film another documentary right now that we're working on, so I'm gonna go prep that. Also too, if you're wondering what we shot 58 hours on, because I know I'm gonna get a bunch of comments, shot that on the Alexa Mini, and our B camera was actually an FX3, and the footage matched very well. I was very impressed. It's indistinguishable to know which camera is which throughout the film. Very impressed that a tiny little FX3 could hang with the Alexa Mini, and we shot it also on Kawa spherical lenses. The film was DP'd by Anthony Corella. I got the chance to shoot a few things here in Canada, but Anthony was our main DP and he absolutely crushed it. He's super talented, does some amazing work. But yeah, go check the link for the film. I put it over in the community tab. Really appreciate you guys tuning in tomorrow night, 9 p.m. And if you want to know more about the behind the scenes and how to get your own documentary onto TV, go make sure to check out The Art of Documentary. Our early bird list is open now, and we'll be relaunching the course on September 7th. Thanks for watching.